Welcome to Return to Honor. I want to talk about something right now with you that is many times controversial, but I believe is absolutely important and is actually foundational to the work that we do here at Return to Honor. I have recovered. When we begin to use language, the language that we use is vital. It is imperative that we think about how we identify ourselves. I just got done with work today at the treatment center where I'm spending my days, and this notion of self-talk came up. And more importantly, the power of the I am statement. It has been my experience repeatedly that one of the most damning and progress stopping, which is damning, statements that anyone can use is to call themselves an addict. When we begin to identify as an addict, whereas I am an addict, and not separate it as a behavior. I have an addiction. We have instantly communicated to our subconscious mind how we are to behave and what we will do in moments of temptation. Years ago, during my time as a felony probation and parole officer, it was almost like clockwork. When I would get people who would come in and they would start to preach to me, once an addict, always an addict. I am an addict. I'm going to change. You know, all of the buzzwords and the mantras, the more fervent they were to it, the faster that I could put on the calendar that within 2 to 3 months they would relapse. And sure enough, they would come in almost like clockwork and say, well, Brett, what did you expect? Once an addict, I am always an addict. Well, because I'm an addict, this is what addicts do, so this is what I did. What we tell ourselves is vital. Now here at Return to Honor, because we believe that we are first and foremost children of God, and that we have, through the atonement of Jesus Christ, the power to overcome and to transform ourselves, we may have all kinds of behaviors, but we are never identified as the behavior. And I want you to think about that really carefully, especially those of you who come in and you subscribe and you start to get involved in what we do here. How do you identify? And make sure that it is not as the behavior that you're trying to change.